Welcome to Dcom. In this video, we will show you instructions on how to run TikTok live chat software to increase bunk views for TikTok live stream videos, as well as check on TikTok live stream automatically. With our TikTok live chatbot, you can register bunk TikTok accounts automatically, as well as check profiles of multiple TikTok accounts simultaneously. After downloading, you double-click on this to install the software, and then you log in with provided license and password. Then you will see the interface of TikTok live chat like this. First, you click on General Setting. You will see all sessions that you need to set up before running any functions. The first is Run. This is the number of times that you want the software to run successfully. If you set it at the default, the software will run continuously until you stop it manually. For example, I will put 1000 here. Next is Tracks. This is the number of windows that you want to run at the same time. For example, if I put 3 here, 3 windows will be open and 3 views will be added to your TikTok live stream video. You need to provide the number of threads comply with your computer configuration. Next, a folder cookie session. You need to create a new folder named Cookies. Then you copy the path of this cookie folder to paste into the folder cookie session. Folder cookies will save the cookies and profile of TikTok accounts, so the software will not launching this account the next run. Similarly, at folder data session, you create a new folder named data. Data folder will save result of running, so copy the path to paste it into the folder data session. Next, change user agent session. If you want to change the user agent, select yes at this session. Otherwise, you select no. In this video, I will select no. Next is user agent desktop session. When you buy the software, we provide you with software link and user agent link. Just download this user agent file like this. And then you will click on this icon, select the downloaded user agent file. Next, at capture manually session. When the software launching TikTok accounts, several TikTok accounts will need to be self-captured. If you want to do it manually, select yes. Otherwise, select no at this session. At key capture session, if you want the software to self-capture automatically, just create an account onto capture.com and then copy the key capture to paste it into this session. If you don't want to self-capture, just leave this session blank. Then you finished our session in General Setting. Now you click on Proxy Setting to set up proxy. You can see there are 3 options for you to choose an IP option session. If you select from data, you need to import proxy with accounts. We will instruct you later in this video at account session. Next, if you select from file, so you need to set up file proxy session too. There are 2 choices for you to choose here. The first one, if you select lines from file, you need to create a text file to save proxy. For example, these are our proxies. The proxy imported needs to be IP ports or IP ports, proxy user and proxy password. Then you click to save. Then at File Proxy Session, you click on this icon, select the created proxy file. Another choice for you is select lines from URL. Then at File Proxy, you need to paste link of address of proxy here. You can visit saferproxy.com to rent safe and cheap proxy. And if you don't want to use proxy, you can select no at IP option. The software will use the IP of your PC to run. After finishing our basic setting on general setting and proxy settings, now you will click on action settings to see all sessions that you need to set up to run each function. At action session, you can see there are 5 options for you: Write TikTok, Lodging with Gmail, Live Chat, that means increase Reels and check on live stream on TikTok, Check Profile, and Manual Control. First, if you want to run Red TikTok accounts automatically, you will select Red TikTok at action session. Next, at account session, you will import the Gmail accounts that you want to use to Red TikTok accounts. To do this, you will click on this icon, Data, and then you will see the Database Manager dialog box. There are 2 ways for you to import data. The first way is you will import Gmail account manually. You will click on this icon and then select Add Group. Then you will enter the group name here. For example, I will enter tutorial and then click OK. Then you click on tutorial group. Click on this icon, select Add Item. Then you will see a dialog box to enter Gmail account and email session here. Next, you will enter password. Then enter the recovery mail at email to session. And if you select from data at IP options session in proxy setting, you will enter proxy ports, proxy username, proxy password, if any, into this dialog box. Then TikTok username and TikTok password we will update it automatically after creating accounts. Now I will import proxy and port into this database, manage the dialog box. And you can import proxy username and proxy password if any. Finally, click OK. Similarly, you can enter many accounts here. Another way for you to import Gmail accounts is you will create a text file to save Gmail accounts. Then you will import account with parameters corresponding with this title. The first one is Gmail account address, comma password, comma recovery mail, then comma proxy, comma boards, proxy username and proxy password. If you select from data and IP options in proxy setting, similarly you can enter thousands of accounts here into this Gmail account text file. Then you click to save. And at the database manager dialog box, you click on convert, select invoice CSV and click on this icon. Select the created, Gmail accounts right. Then you can see the data had been imported here, and you can click on this icon to change the group name, for example tutorial 2, to easily manage them. Then you will close the dialog box. At account session, you click on this icon and then select the group of accounts that you want to run. For example, I select tutorial group here, and you can select more than group or select all of them to run. Finally, you click OK to run that TikTok function, and the result will be updated automatically in the TikTok username column in the database manager dialog box. I have created TikTok account automatically already, so now we will switch to another function, launching with Gmail. You can run launching with Gmail functions to save cookies for TikTok accounts before running any other functions. So there are two cases here. The first case is you will run this function with the accounts which had been created by this bot. So if you delete the folder cookies already, you can select the group that you want to run launching with Gmail again to save the cookies before running any function. At account session, you will select the group that you want to run. Case number 2 is you import TikTok accounts from the other sources. So you need to create a text file to save Gmail accounts which had been created TikTok accounts already from the other source, like this. Then you can see you need to import the Gmail accounts, the address, password, and recovery mail, like this. And the software will log in with this Gmail account and then authorize to the TikTok accounts to save cookies and profiles. Then the software will not log in it again in the next run. So to import this file, you just click on this convert and select import CSV, similarly to the import Gmail accounts. And at account session, you select the group that you want to run. Finally, you click OK. Then the profile and cookies will be saved like this: profile, cookie of Gmail accounts, and then cookies of TikTok accounts. Next, we will run live chat function. So you select live chat at action session. Next, with accounts that created from this bot, you just select the group of accounts that you want to run an account session, like this. And with accounts from the other sources, you need to create a text file to save TikTok accounts. You need to import accounts with the parameters corresponding with this title in the database manager dialog box, like this. With the first one, you will import email address, comma password, comma recovery mail, proxy part, proxy username, proxy password, or you can leave the session blank if you don't have. And don't forget to put the comma for each parameter. And the compulsory session here is TikTok username and TikTok password. In case you don't have email and password, you can enter the TikTok username and TikTok password into the email and password sections like this. Leave the session blank with comma and then enter the TikTok username and TikTok password into the TikTok username and TikTok password sessions. In case you have an email and password but don't have a TikTok username and TikTok password, just enter the email address and password into the TikTok username and TikTok password session. Then you enter the email and password into the TikTok username and TikTok password like this. Then click to save. In the database manager, to click on convert, select import CSV and click on this icon, select the created TikTok accounts text file, and you can see all the data have been imported here. Then you can change the group name to TikTok accounts, or for example. Then close the dialog box. At account session, you select the TikTok accounts group to run. Next, at link video session, you need to create a text file to save link of TikTok live stream video. Now I will instruct you to take the link of live stream video. You will visit TikTok and then click on live. Then you can take the link of videos here. For example, you want to increase views for this live stream, you can copy the link here and paste it into this text file. Similarly, you can enter thousands of links here and click to save. At link video session, you click on this icon, select the created link video text file. Next is watch time session. The unit here is millisecond, so if you set 50,000 to 80,000 like this, the software will watch the live stream in 50 to 80 seconds. There are two options for you to run live chat function. If you want to increase views only, select no at view chat session. Otherwise, you can select yes to increase both views and chats for live stream on TikTok. Next, a chat per account session. If you set 2 to 3 like this, each TikTok account will chat on a live stream video on TikTok at least 2 times and maximum 3 times. Next, lives between chats. The unit here is millisecond, so if you set 7,000 to 10,000 like this, each TikTok account will chat the first time and then rest in 7 to 10 seconds before it chats the second time or the third times. Next, a chat content session. There are 2 ways for you to import the chat content. The first way is when you select lines from file, you will create a text file to save the chat content. For example, these are the contents that we want to test, and you can see each content will be entered below. Then click to save. At chat content section, you click on this icon, select the created comment or check file. And another way for you is select random string, and then you need to import the content in string text format like this. Click to add test to see how this comment will be checked. Finally, you click OK to run. You can click on Show Browser to see how the software increase views for TikTok live stream video, how to check automatically on that live stream video. Now we will run views for the live stream video only. We do not run chat. So we select live chat here, but select no at view chat session and enter the watch time as well as import the link videos to watch. Then finally click OK. Similarly, you can click on Show Browser to see how the software launching TikTok accounts and then watch the TikTok live stream video. Now we run check profile function. Use the check profile at action section like this. And at account section, you will select the group of accounts that you want to check. Then you click OK to run. The software will check the status, followers, and following up each TikTok account. So to see these results of checking, you need to come back to the interface and then go into the database manager dialog box. You can see the status, followers, and following up each account will be updated here. Next, you can run manual control by clicking on manual control function and action, and don't forget to select the group that you want to control manually, then click OK. And you can click on show browser to see all the browsers. Now you can control all the browser manually. After finishing, you can close the track so the software will start the new one for you to control manually. These demonstrated above are instructions on how to run TikTok live chatbots to increase views and chats for TikTok live stream video automatically, as well as register bank TikTok accounts and check profile for multiple TikTok accounts automatically. You can visit audibleshop.com to get the trial, purchase the software, and see more useful software. Thank you very much for your time. See you in the next video.